So hey guys, welcome back to the channel of Be10x and I hope you all are doing really well. Well, today we are going to learn that how we can use live canvas with Leonardo AI for insane AI art. In previous videos we have used Leonardo AI for just creating AI generation art, but today we'll be using to create it live AI art. So if you are interested in AI, I just want you to know that we have an AI tools workshop that is just available for 9 rupees. The link is in the description and the details are given ahead in the video, and let's continue the video.
9 rupees. 9 rupees cannot even buy you a packet of chips. But what if I tell you 9 rupees can save your job? What if I tell you 9 rupees can get you salary hike? What if I tell you 9 rupees can build your career in better way? Sounds too good to be true, right?
So there is this new feature that is live canvas or Leonardo AI, and that is pretty insane. It allows you to draw on one window and it will create an AI art live on the other, and you don't need to use your computer. There's also full iOS support so that you can use your iPad and Apple Pencil for this as well. And so the way it works is that you log in and head down to live canvas, and I get a blank canvas. If I had opened something, left it before, it will probably leave it over there for the next time, but for now I've just got this live canvas. Now in order to get started, all I need to do is pick a color. I click on this color here, choose say green, and I make sure I have my brush selected, and if I want I can make my brush really small by bringing this up to the top, having a small brush, and it's already starting, and I can bring it right down to the bottom, have a really big brush. So you can see we got a circle, and it's so finding the right brush size, it's going to help. I am just going to draw green shape here, and it's already starting to create some that I have not even given it a prompt. But what I really would like to do is create some kind of alien. I'm going to click on the green, go down to black, my brush size up a bit, and I'm going to draw some buggy sort of eyes, and again it still doesn't know it's an alien, it's trying to create something else. I'm going to come down to my prompt, type in green alien, and you can see it's already created something over here. The one thing that I want to touch on this is that it's really dark, that the background, I like a dark background but not quite dark. When I go to my color swatch here, you see that I have got a brush selected because I'm choosing a color from the brush tool. What I can do is I can go to the background, click on purple or something like that, and create a purple background. Now the background has lightened up a little bit. Bring it up and we got something a little bit cooler from what I go back to brush back to my canvas. Keep in mind, anytime I want to start again, I can click on this icon and it can wipe everything and start again. It will have the prompt, but I can just delete that by my hand. I'm not going to do that. That's how you can restart anytime. Also, this is not the final image. I'll show you how to get the final image later, and it is actually a bit better than this is the live representation. Now one thing to look at here is the shape. It's a very basic shape, and it's little too basic considering what we are getting, because we have the creativity strength up high now. If we wanted it to be exactly like this, I could bring that all the way down to the bottom and it would be pretty much exact. But we are talking about AI here and we want to have a bit of fun. If I crank it up to the top, it will go on its own tangent a little, but it won't reference the image as much. So finding the balance of creativity strength will help you produce something closer to your drawing. Something like that is pretty cool, and we can work from about there, and you can just sort of play around with that till you get something you like. The other thing is too we are using is the cinematic filter. Down there is an alchemy model. i can change I can change that to anything such as anime or dynamic, or even in environment, and get some really cool results the way as well as now. And this is a very simple image. What we can do is even to go a little bit further, I can go in, maybe I want to choose white to create some highlights. I can make it semi-transparent by bringing the slider across, bringing this down, and maybe I can draw some highlights onto my figure. If I decided that the transparency is a little too transparent, knock it up a bit, bring that brush size down. I have some highlights. Again, I can do is by choosing a darker green and creating some shadows, and this is all very rough, but it's been given by AI. The AI something to create something a little more 3D. I've got a little messy around the edges here, so I can grab this eraser tool and basically erase some of these extra bits and pieces and clean it. And now before moving ahead forward, I just want to have a small talk with you. So nowadays you all might know that AI has taken over the world in just a short span of time, and we have seen so many layoffs and millions of jobs replaced by AI and whatnot. And I believe that you don't want to get affected by this recession wave, right? Well, I can assure you that AI won't replace you, but the person using AI will surely. So if you want to save your job and become irreplaceable in your career, join our 3-hour AI tools workshop, in which we'll teach you about the best AI tools to upskill yourself, increase your productivity, and also enhance your career. Make your future secure with us. Join our workshop by clicking the link below in the description now, and let's continue the video ahead. So now we have this alien head that's looking pretty cool. If I want to, I can give it a red, and I can actually give it a little bit of, say, a red body. Down here it's still made of green, but what I can do is say red jacket and it will add a red jacket. There's one thing that I want to also note over here is that we have real time is a premium feature and it's updated at higher frame rate, and the updates are at a higher frame rate than the interactive mode, which updates after every brush stroke. So you can choose which speed suits you better, but for the fun I'll leave it on real time and continue to play from there. Now at the moment he has no mouth, so again we can make any adjustment we want to. Say I can draw in a mouth, even nose, and now he has a mouth. So as you can see, with this basic shape and drawing here, I have been able to create this Leonardo AI. And if I click on add image here, I can add one of my uploads on one of my previous generation. I can go even into community feed, or if I follow anyone of my follower feed to find something I want to use. But let's go back to my uploads. If I want, I can upload an image, but for the sake of the video I'm going to go to my generation and add this. I'm just going to move this up into the corner away. Or one thing you'll notice is it's still got this square box around it. I'm going to grab my eraser again. I can erase from these images, grab my selection tool at top here, move it in. I've actually added a second head up here, which I think is pretty good. But now we have essentially got an image, and if I want to upscale this image, I have normal refine or creative refine mode. I'm going to normal refine and then also go to creative refine mode. In future you'll be able to check out this upscales right within the live canvas, but for now we actually just have to go to our personal feed until the team at Lee Outway I get that sorted. Until I get this team out get sorted. So I'm going to head back to my personal feed. This is our normal refine. As you can see, the texture, everything is really impressive. That the jacket, if I zoom in, the amount of detail on this is really incredible, and it was from a very basic drawing. The jacket looked like a real jacket and got some cool alien bits and pieces happening. Really awesome results. Let's check out the creative refiner. Creative refiner has given us this pretty cool results, almost like reflective eyes and bits of text sort of embedded in the head. You zoom in and you got some really nice details, and I really love just everything looks like a really high level 3D render, which is pretty insane. Very awesome result. But heading back to the canvas, we can actually keep doing a few different things. I have this image here, but instead of actually going in here and importing it, I can just click output to input, and it will actually pop that image into my input. I can even move it around if I want to, but I'll pack it, but I'll put it back. I'm going to bring the creative strength down so we can actually draw onto this. If I want to, I can grab my brush tool, even draw over this head, make it 100% opacity, and I can actually just draw over his head. If I want to and kind of create something a little bit different, bring the creator strength up a little bit, I can grab, say, a bit of yellow or orange, draw some flames even, or add a glow to the eyes. I'm going to bring the credit strength up, and now we have this image, and I'm going to stack another, and I can continue to hit this output to input, see for how far Leonardo AI wants to take this image. And we have got something really cool over here. So let's upscale that with creative refine and normal refine head. Back to my personal feed and check out this image. Pretty crazy, pretty cool stuff and pretty cool stuff. Very high level art looks, and like a 3D render come across to the normal refiner, we get something a little more grounded and realistic, but still pretty cool. And there are just a few of these features that are a ton more coming in the next week or two, according to the Leonardo AI team. So really is your imagination is what that is going to detect what you can do with this tool. There's a lot of potential in this tool, and there's a lot of things you can do with it. You can simply draw like I have done here for you. You need to just start combining elements and images to create sort of something a little bit more unique, and basically you can have fun with it. Try rolling and adding that output to input and seeing how far you can kind of reiterate these images. You get some really awesome results by having a quick play, having a bit of fun and refining to get your upscale and your final result. So once again, and it depends on you that how far you can kind of reiterate these images. You get some really awesome results by having a quick play, having a bit of fun and refining to get your upscales and your final results. And that is it for this video. And if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like, and also if you have any doubts, drop a comment, and also don't forget to subscribe Be10x. And do remember, we have an AI tools workshop that is just available for 9 rupees, and the link is in the description. So do attend the workshop and check that out, and I'll meet you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.